Okay, so I'm just going to edit this video, and what it was supposed to be is how I plan parties, and I was just going through my birthday parties from when I was little till more recently. But I was like about halfway through. I say halfway through because I finished my parties from Indonesia and was getting on to Brazil. When I realized that it was a really long video, and um I feel like just Indonesia is long enough for a video. Um so instead of this being how I plan parties, which is what it was initially going to be, it's just going to be sort of like an overview of my parties from Indonesia and how they worked and stuff. And I still think it's a really cool video, but the other video, like it's sort of a part two of this, but not really. That's really going to be more descriptive of how I plan parties, because that's the age where I really got to plan them myself. And that is coming out next week, so be sure to watch it. Okay, so when I started planning parties, I had huge parties when I was in Indonesia, and I invited my whole grade. Um, and I had a different like main thing for each party, like one like big fun activity that we could all do. Some parties I had a magician, I had a bull ox thing at one. Look at the pretty picture that's somewhere on the screen. I had a bungee jump for one. Remember one time I had a magician and I was kind of too over magician, so we all ended up attacking him. Poor guy. We probably seriously scarred him for life. I mean, imagine a bunch of like 10-year-olds and stuff running and attacking you and trying to figure out how you're levitating a table. Yeah, probably should not have gotten a magician that year. Anyway, that actually wasn't my 10th birthday party. My 10th birthday party, I had a live band, which was really cool. We actually sang karaoke for a little bit of it. I was forced to because people were doing it and I didn't want to be left out. Anyway, so that was super fun, and me and my mom, we did hire a party planner because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like, this was until I was 10, so I was really little. So we did have someone who would go and plan it for us, but it was still super fun, and I still got to make a bunch of decisions. We had these huge balloon decorations and structures, and it was awesome. And lots of times at the end of the parties, people would go and pop them because it's fun to pop balloons. And I got so upset because they were my balloons and I didn't want to pop them, and I felt bad for the balloons. And I always ended up crying in the corner at the end of my parties because everyone was popping my balloons and I got really upset. Good times. And at these parties, one year I got presents, but all the other years, instead of getting presents, I got money, which I then donated to Sekolah Bisa, which was this little school that the school I was going to was opening up this little school based on donations and everything, and it was so much fun. I think the school's doing really well now. I remember I got to go to the ribbon cutting ceremony. I cut a ribbon because there was more than one entrance. I'm not sure if I cut the ribbon, but I definitely cut a ribbon, and it was awesome. I was super shy, so I didn't really talk to anyone, but it was so fun. I got to go to the library before it opened and buy like some of the books for them. It was really cool. Anyway. Okay, so remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as the part about Rio, which is what was supposed to come on right now, will be coming out next week as its own video. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will go watch that one when it comes out. Stay tuned, I guess, even though that makes no sense in this situation. Bye!